Hey guys! Today I'm going to give you my review of the new Siege Rugged LED Lantern from Streamlight. It's a very cool little lantern and I like it a lot better than my Coleman one here that I have been using for power outages and camping. This one's the CPX6 Rugged Coleman and it's more of your average size LED lantern. It's very simple, just two brightness modes, low and high. Both of which look pretty similar to me, so I really only ever use it on low for best battery life. I do think that the Coleman here has a more comfortable handle than the Siege, but that's the only thing that I like better, and I do think that the Siege is actually better in every other way. The first thing that I like is that it is way more compact and portable. It's about 3 inches shorter, and it's just smaller overall. It also takes one less battery, and it's lighter, but it actually runs longer, and it's brighter. It also has more brightness and color modes, and it's a lot more versatile. For a quick comparison, I just put brand new batteries in both lanterns. Here's the Coleman low and high. Low and high. Both very similar. And then here's the high on the Coleman compared to the high on the Siege. The Siege is 340 lumens on high, whereas the Coleman is 190 lumens on high, so the Siege is a lot brighter. For white light, the Siege has 3 solid brightness modes, high, medium, and low, all of which have a really nice soft lighting that's easy on your eyes. And then there are 2 red modes. There is a solid red for preserving your night vision, or there is a blinking red, which is an SOS mode for emergency signaling. The Siege feels really heavy duty and durable. It's got a polymer housing with rubber on it and a really nice rubberized base that is really grippy for on a tabletop. And it also helps absorb shock if this is dropped, since it does have a 2-meter drop rating, which is about 6.5 feet. So you can use this as a tabletop lantern, or you can easily hang it overhead if you want to. There is a folding handle, and this lip in the handle easily hooks over tree limbs or rope or anything like that. Or you can completely fold it out of the way and hang the lantern with the spring-loaded carabiner that folds into the top. And you can also remove the bulb cover completely if you want, like this, by just twisting and pulling it off. So you can use it like that on the tabletop, or you can still hang it because both the top and the bottom have a carabiner. If you do take the cover off and hang it upside down like this, it does project light downwards really well, so this is the best way I've found to use this lantern to light up an entire room. For just sitting on a tabletop though, I do prefer to leave the cover on. It's also waterproof, which is awesome, and it floats. It takes 3D batteries and the battery compartment's in the base, and you just twist the cover to remove it. And the battery compartment is keyed, which means this part has to be lined up just right to close, so it's super easy to close and connect properly with the batteries. There is also a battery level indicator built into the on-off button. The power button glows green with strong batteries, yellow with weak batteries, or red with low batteries, and if your batteries are completely dead, it will blink red instead. It does seem like the power button constantly glowing is a waste of power, even though I doubt it's using very much, so it would probably be better if it just flashed the color status when you turned it on. The brightness and run times are all listed on the tag. For brightness, it has 340 lumens on high, 175 on medium, 33 on low, and 10 lumens on both of the red modes. And for runtime, you get the most with blinking red at 430 hours. Next best runtime is low white at 295 hours, which is a little more than 12 days. And then you get 235 hours with solid red. Medium and high white use the most power, obviously, so medium will run for 70 hours and high will run for 30 hours. And just to give you guys a quick look at how this works with the cover removed, the white settings light up 4 LEDs, and the red settings light up the middle. As for how you use it, I would actually change that a little. Even though you do get used to how it works, it can be a little bit confusing, especially if you're tired or if you forgot how you last left it and are concerned about preserving your night vision. When you press the on-off button, it comes on with the brightest white if you last used it on any white setting, or it'll come on with plain red if you last used it on any red setting. And then to turn from white to red or red to white at any point, you just press and hold the button for about 2 seconds until it changes. So as you can see, you can switch back and forth. And when you first turn it on, quick clicks within 1.5 seconds of each other will cycle through that color settings. So I turn it off on red, so when I turn it on it'll be red, and if I do it quick, it'll go through. So if I want it on white, I have to press and hold. And then when I turn it on, quick clicks will cycle through the white settings. The main thing I would change is that instead of having it come on with the last bulb color used, I think we need to change the programming of the power button for when you initially turn it on so that any person who picks up this lantern knows whether they are going to get white or red. As it is now, if someone else used the lantern last and turned it off, or if you forgot how you last left it, then you're not going to know how it'll turn on. And that's bad if you're camping and you want to turn it on red in your tent without waking someone up, or if you just want to preserve your night vision. Because if someone turned it off while it was on white, you're going to be blinded for an instant when you turn it on, even if you hold down the button, because it's going to turn on bright white before switching to red. So I think it would be really nice if Streamlight would change the function of the power button so that from off you could tap it once for white light or press and hold it for red. So then you always know what you're going to get when you turn it on. And that would be a really simple change that I think would make a big difference. I do think it would be nice if this lantern did come with a little bit better warranty, but it only costs around $37, which is a great price for a lantern that is so versatile. Hopefully Streamlight will consider making the few minor changes that I suggested to make this lantern even better. But thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day. See you later. Bye.